Good morning, yogis, and welcome back to another flow. My name is Tyler, and today we're going to be doing a full body stretch. It is going to be super easy, super nourishing, maybe not so easy, but it is going to be really good for the body. And this is something you can do at any point in your day, in the morning, in the evening, a wind down after a workout. It honestly doesn't take that much commitment, and this is why I love a full body stretch, because it is just everything all rolled into something really small. So we're going to get started. We're actually going to start in child's pose. So bringing your toes together at the back of the mat, bringing your knees out nice and wide, and stretch your arms forward. Dropping your head towards the ground and closing down your eyes. Now taking 2 big belly breaths. So in through the nose, filling up the lower belly, the middle belly. Hold, and then as you exhale, let it all release. Keeping the mouth closed, let's do this again. Inhale. And exhale. Really nice. Gently start to tuck your chin towards your chest. Take one more breath like this. And exhale, gently release. Coming all the way up into a tabletop position. Bringing your knees together, and we're just going to start by circling the wrists. So just create a circle motion around in the wrists. Once you've done one way, start to go the opposite direction. You can go as slow or as fast as your body wants you to. And then we're going to turn them out towards the side. And again, just coming side to side. Nice and slow. Turning the hands towards the body. Bringing them a little bit closer if you can. And again, very gentle this time, just lifting them up and down. Palms are facing to the ground, fingers are to the knees, and we're just lifting up and down. Really nice. Coming onto the back of the right hand, and we're just going to lean forward and back. If you can do both hands at once. This actually feels like a lot of pressure for me, so I like to do one hand at once. And then switch. And then switch. Tucking your toes under. As we inhale, we're going to drop our belly and take a normal cat-cow. So breathing in, relaxing the shoulders. Let the tailbone tuck under as you mold all the way up into your angry cat. Inhale. Drop the belly, gazing forward. Exhale, dome the upper back. Really nice. Inhale, drop the belly, gaze forward. As you exhale, you're going to tuck your tailbone under, dome through the upper back, and start to push all the way back into a child's pose, but lift your knees off the ground. And just sway from side to side. If you can, it might feel a bit weird on your yoga mat. All the way back, drop knees down, roll through an angry cat back. Find your inhale. Drop your belly, gaze forward. This time, as you exhale, walk the hands forward, further than under shoulder distance. Lift up through the crown of the head, and as you exhale, start to lower your chest towards the ground into puppy pose. Now, your forehead might meet the ground, your chest or chin might meet the ground. Just depends on how open you are in your shoulders right now. So just allow yourself to breathe into this space. I'm crushing the microphone with my chin, so I'm going to lift up into my forehead. With each exhale, just allow yourself to sink deeper and deeper into this. One more breath. Exhale. Gently start to lift your head up. Look towards your hands and roll all the way down onto your belly. Hands come underneath the shoulders. As we breathe in, we're going to find a baby cobra. So roll the shoulders down the back, elbows in. Only go to the point where your hips are grounded. Don't lift up from that just yet. Exhale, lower. Inhale as you lift. Exhale, lower. Maybe if you can now, you can start to extend those arms into a full cobra. Straightening up the body, lifting out through the crown of the head. Exhale, lower all the way down. Interlace the hands behind the body, roll the shoulders down the back and push those palms towards the tailbone. Maybe you can start to lift your legs up, holding here for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2. Exhale, lower all the way down. Plant the hands underneath the shoulders, tuck the toes, and let's come all the way back into our first downward facing dog. Now just treading through the toes here, moving through the feet, just creating a little bit of a movement in our body, in our legs, and our spine. On your next inhale, come all the way back to stillness. Lifting your right leg up to the sky. As you breathe in, step it all the way through to the top of the mat. Drop that back knee down. Arms reach up, low lunge. Interlace the fingers and push the palms all the way up to the sky. Maybe even lift your heart open. Sinking down into your pelvis. Breathing in, one more breath. As you exhale, gently release your left hand down towards the ground. Had to think about hands then. Easy twist. You're gonna bend through that left knee and see if you can lift that foot up. If you can, maybe grab hold of it with your right hand, and once you've got it, sink down into your hips a little bit further. Maybe you can come onto the rim of the right foot so you're opening out through the inside of the right leg. Gazing over your right shoulder for 5, 4, for 3, for 2. Exhale, gently release the back foot first. Come onto the normal rim. And then we're going to place the right hand on either side. Again, gazing forward, tucking those back toes under. This time, as we exhale, we find our half split. So we drop our head down, flex the right toes towards us. Let's move a little bit. So inhale, lunge forward. Exhale, extend that right foot. One more like this. Inhale. And exhale. Lunging all the way forward, plant the hands, step all the way back into your downward facing dog. Coming onto your heels, onto your tiptoes, start to ripple through the spine on the next breath all the way, but keep it going until you find your upward facing dog. So lower your pelvis, but don't let it touch the ground. Your toes are still tucked under. As you exhale, downward facing dog. Let's do one more like that. So inhale, ripple through all the way into your plank, and then keep it going as you drop your hips, upward facing dog, and downward facing dog. Left leg lifts to the sky on the in-breath, step it all the way through to the top of the mat, drop that back knee down. You know where we're going, yogis, low lunge. Interlace the palms and push them all the way up to the sky. So we're releasing any tension in the neck and the shoulders. Maybe even gazing up if that feels good. For 2. Exhale, sweep the hands all the way behind you. Right hand to the ground, left arm lifts up to the sky. Easy twist. Bending that right knee, see if you can grab hold of the foot with the hand. Once you've got hold of it, drop your hips. It might feel a little bit tight to do that, but just go with it. Maybe even open out to the rim of the left leg so you can get a bit more expansion, more space in there. And if you want, you can gaze over your left shoulder for 5, 4, for 3, 2, and 1. Release the foot first, then let that hand flow all the way over. Drop down into your hips, come onto your fingertips, gaze forward. As you exhale, extend that left leg, half split, Hanumanasana, dropping the chin to the chest. Inhale, lunge forward. Exhale, fold, half split. Lunging all the way forward, tuck your back toes under, lift your back knee, plant your hands, step all the way back into your downward facing dog. Gazing towards your hands now, start to walk the feet all the way as far as they can go to the top of the mat. They can be hip distance, or they can be together, completely up to you. Take an inhale as you find your flat back. Hands can come to shin or the ground. As you exhale, take a deep bend in the knees and fold. Now you can grab hold of your elbows here and just sway from side to side. Maybe straighten out one leg as you sway to the opposite. That's always a really nice variation. Or you can just sway. Or you can just hold like a rag doll. Whatever variation works best for you right now. Just letting our head hang heavy. Tapping back into our breath. One more like this. Releasing the elbows if you've got hold of it. Heel toe in the feet together. Bending through the knees and start to roll all the way up through the spine. Let the head be the last thing to come up. Shoulder roll all the way. So take it as big or as wide as you need to open up that shoulder. Really nice. Let's take one more because it feels so good. Arms are reaching to the sky. Heel toe the feet wider than hip distance. So you're turning your feet out, but your heels are inwards. All you're going to do is bend that right elbow. So I'll just give you a quick demo. And left arm is going to sweep underneath you and you're going to grab hold of it. Now, option is to stay nice and tall here through the legs, or if you want to find a little bit of a bend, you can do. Lifting out through the crown of the head. Now, if you can't quite reach your fingers with this, maybe grab hold of your top, your shirt, your sports bra, or even if you have a strap, I would recommend grabbing hold of a strap and each end of it with the hands. Straighten out through the legs as you inhale. Release the arms. As you exhale, bend the knees out and come on all the way down, maybe into your full malasana if you can. Using your elbows to push the knees out, lift up. Exhale, let go. We rise and up to standing on the in-breath, lift up. This time, left elbow bends, right arm bends behind us. And again, grabbing hold of over the hands, the wrist, the shirt, the bra, whatever you can get your hands on. And a really nice point where this is just tucking the chest inwards. So our ribs have a tendency to flare open here because it feels easy. We're not going to let them do that. Take an in-breath. As you exhale, release the hands, arms come up to the sky. Find your malasana on the exhale. I know malasana is a beautiful pose, but sometimes it can feel like the hardest thing in the world. It really can. But all we're going to do from here is place our hands behind us and come to a seat, bringing our soles of our feet together, bringing the knees out nice and wide. Hands are going to come on either side of the feet and you're going to lift up through the crown of the head, and as you exhale, you're going to fold. Inhale, lift all the way up. Exhale as you fold. One more like that. Inhale. And exhale. Rolling up for the spine, vertebra by vertebra. Hands come behind you, bring the knees together, plant the soles of the feet on the earth, lift your hips up, reverse tabletop. For 3, for 2, and 1, gently lower the hips down to the ground. Releasing your arms by your side, we're going to start to roll down. For 5, for 4, keep that belly nice and strong. For 3, for 2, exhale, 1, hands reach over the head, extend the legs out, belly stretch as you squeeze everything. For 3, For 2. Exhale, gently release, hands come out to the side for 1. Making your way into your final Shavasana, wherever that might be with your hands, with your body. It doesn't have to be anything. It can just be something or a place that feels good for you. Closing down the eyes. Now, if you would like to stay longer, and you can, I invite you to give yourself that space. Otherwise, we will meet in a comfortable seated position at the front of our mat. Taking your time to get there. We've just moved our body in many different ways. And bringing your hands on top of your knees, lifting your head up through the crown. Actually, we'll finish with your hands to the heart center in Anjali Mudra. Breathing in, lion's breath out of the mouth. I love that breath so much. Thank you so much, yogis, for finishing our practice today. Namaste. I hope you all feel a little bit more alive, more stretched, more open. It's only a short body one, and it is super easy to fit into any point of your day. And don't forget, if you like this video, to like, comment, and subscribe, and check out the next one.